Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we are going to learn the select statement in MySQL. Select statement in MySQL is used to retrieve the data stored inside the database. Instead of returning all the data from the database, we can use the where clause with the select statement to instead of returning the complete data from the database, we can use the select statement along with the where clause to fetch the required data from the database. The select statement is used to retrieve fields from one or more tables from clause. Here we are specifying the table name from where we have to read the data, and the where condition is used to specify the conditions for filtering out the data. And we have the group by command. We have the group by having order by limit that we can use with the select query. So let's get it started. In the select statement with the where clause, we can use the equal operator, not equal to operator, operator, less than equal to, greater than equal to, like, between, in, not in. So these are the different operators that we can use with the where condition. I will first connect to the database. I have these databases. I am going to connect the learning MySQL. Connect learning MySQL. Now we are connected to the learning MySQL database. Show tables. Show table command is listing the tables inside this database. First of all, we need to create a table called employee, and here is the query. Here is the SQL statement for creating the table. We already have a employee table here. So first I am going to drop this table, drop table. Now employee table is deleted. Now I am going to create a table with this SQL statement. So create table employee ID, which is varchar type, first name which is first name which is varchar 20, last name data type is varchar 20, city is also varchar 20, profit is in big int data type, and designation is varchar 20. So we created the table. Now we have to insert some data into the employee table so that we can use the different select statements. I So this is the query, insert into query, which you can use to insert the data into the employee table. Now to select all the data from employee, we can run the query select star from employee, and it is returning all the data. If you want to get only the first name and last name, we can specify the fields that we want to get from the employee table. So we have a large number of columns here, and I don't want the all column to be returned from the database, and I just need the first name and the last name. So I will run the SQL select first name comma last name from employee, and it is just returning the first name and last name and it is just returning the first name and last name from the employee table. Now I will show you how we can use the like statement. So like statement is used with the percentage, which means it is going to match, it is going to match the all the. So like statement is used when we are working with the string data type. If you are working with the strings, then percentage character can be used as a wildcard. By following example, you can retrieve all the fields from EMP table, from the employee table where the designation contains the text manager. So we can write this: select star from employee where designation like percentage manager percentage. So uh, this means designation should contain the word manager. So let's run this query. Yeah, here is the result, which is returning the EMP employee, which is returning employee 001, and its designation is manager. So this way you can use the like query. Now we want to select the employee whose first name starts with R. So we can write the SQL statement like this: select asterisk from employee where first name like R and then a percentage. So R, so the name should begin with the word R. So these are the two employees whose name is starting with R. Now we can use the between clause. So between clause is used to get the data within some range. So we are so I am selecting the employee where profit is between 10,000 and 20,000. So this way you can use the between clause in MySQL or any other database. So these are two employees whose profit is. Now we can use the OR condition. So OR condition is used when we have to match either one or more fields, one or more condition. So the query is: select star from employee where designation is equal to manager or assistant. So it is printing the data, getting the data from database whose designation is manager. Instead of using the OR condition, we can also use the in clause. So inside the in clause, you can specify multiple values. So and it is much easier when we have the multiple values to select from. Select star from employee where designation in manager assistant. I can also write one IT. So this way you can use the in clause to match the criteria with like this. Now we can also use the not in clause. Not in clause is going to filter out all those records which contains the manager assistant into the designation. So you can see there is no manager and uh, assistant. Now the average function is returns the average value in a group of records. So we can use select average of profit from employee group by employee ID. So it is printing the data group by employee ID. Now if we remove the employee ID, it is going to give the average profit of all the employees. Now we can count by group. There is a max statement, max function, which you can use to find out the max value inside the group. Or if we remove the group by, then it is going to give the maximum profit from all the employees. Then there is a minimum function which is returns the minimum value of, so if we remove the group, and it is going to minimum profit from all the employees. Then there is a sum function, sums all the and returns the result. So this is sum of profit from employee table. Having clause is used to find out the value based on the sum calculation. For example, having average profit is greater than 5,000. So it is selecting all the employees where the average profit is greater than 5,000. So this is the uh, output. In a MySQL table or any other SQL table, we can have millions of records, and we don't want all the records to come out at one time. So we can limit the number of records returned from the database by using the limit clause. So limit 0 to, so from 0th position it will return 2 records. It return 2 record, and if I specify from first position it is 2 record, return 2 record. So now it is not returning E001, so it returns E002 and E003. So in this tutorial we learned the different uses of select statement in MySQL. So we can use the select statement along with the different operators to get the data from MySQL database. We can also use the where clause, group by, having, order by, and limit to get the data from MySQL database based on our specific requirement. I will provide you the link of this tutorial where you can find all the MySQL command and code. Thanks for watching the video, and subscribe our channel for more tutorials and videos.